and welcome to the Rutgers University Physician Assistant Program. My name is Joe and I'm a current second-year student here, and I'm going to be one of your tour guides for today. Before we get started, I'm going to have you check in with Stephanie at the front desk, and I'll see you shortly.
Hi, you must be here for an interview. Welcome. My name is Stephanie. I'm a member of the admissions committee. I'm also responsible for coordinating your interview. We are so happy you could join us today, so please make sure you feel comfortable, and Joe will be right with you to give you your tour. Good luck.
So you can follow me this way. Currently, we're on the 6th floor of the Rutgers University Research Tower, and this floor is home to the PA program. Right behind me, which we're going to get to, is classrooms A, B, C, and D, which we like to utilize for our second-year students and for our third-year student seminars. In particular, one class in your first year that's held here is Skills of Patient Assessment. This is when you start to learn how to do some physical exams for patients, a little bit of patient interviewing, and you can see on your right some of our current students practicing their eye exams and other exams that we learned throughout the course. So you can take a look over here. Some other things I like to utilize these rooms for is some study space, both before and after hours, classroom hours for the PA program. These study spaces are open to all students. You can see back there one of our current students is studying for her PANCE exam, and you can follow me this way. Right towards behind me is some of our lockers. These lockers are given to our first and second year students. I personally utilize these lockers for holding my anatomy lab equipment, using my Skills of Patient Assessment equipment, and they're just really helpful to use some extra storage for. So right now I'm going to be taking you to the back conference room. This is another great study space on the 6th floor of the PA program. One thing our program likes to utilize is technology, where we're all assigned an iPad and Apple Pencil for our first year. This back conference room is special in particular because you can actually connect your iPad to the smart TVs. Take a look this way. And one of the great things about this conference room is it's right next door to our program director, Professor McQuillan. We like to stop by, do some quick conversations, grab some candy. Let's see if he's in. Professor McQuillan?
Hey Joe, how are you?
Good. I have some future Scarlet Knights here.
Great. Nice to have you here. So I know you have an opportunity to start a tour with one of our famous students, Mr. Verico here, and you know, sometimes, as you heard him say, students just like to stop in and grab some candy. So Joe, help yourself. I think we picked out candy that you especially wanted to have yourself. But back to all of you, it's great to have you here, and we really appreciate you taking the time to join us. It's my belief, and actually the belief of the program, that just as we're interviewing you, you are interviewing us. And so my desire for you today is that you leave and finish this session with as much information as possible about the program. The whole intent of this is to really make sure that you get a solid understanding of who we are, our philosophy, and what we do around here. And hopefully you get some of the flavor that, although we have very high expectations and we have very high standards, that we really want to create an atmosphere where students feel comfortable so that you can really flourish and to perform at your maximum potential. And that's really important to us. So I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. And again, I want to thank you for taking the time to be with us today. We really appreciate it. And should you have any questions going forward, please don't hesitate to reach out, whether it's via email or telephone. We'd like to answer as many questions as we can to help you make the best decision for you. So I know you're in good hands now, so I'll turn you back over to Joe, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Hi, Professor Palferman.
Hey Joe, how are you? Hello all of you. Welcome to the Rutgers PA program. My name is Lori Palferman. I am a faculty member, and I am also the Assistant Director of Admissions, so welcome. You have just made it to the area that the faculty lives when they're here at work. This is the faculty kitchen, and then all of the faculty offices are right down these hallways. And the faculty advisors, every student who starts at the program gets assigned a faculty advisor. And it's not like your usual undergrad kind of advisor. It's a very close relationship you build with your advisor. Each advisor has only about 4 to 5 students at any time, and they do everything from help students balance work and school and life, and do career advisement, and are pretty much their go-to person the entire time that they're at school. It's a very, very, very supportive kind of relationship. Talking about support, we have a lot of additional ways that we support our students. One of the big ones is that we have a lot of services that are free to students to really help you reach your highest potential while you're in school. We have individual tutoring available to any student who wants it. We also have this great program that we started called GRAS, which stands for Great Review for Academic Success. In addition to those kinds of academic support things, we have cognitive skills. And then we also have free behavioral health counseling for any student. So we hope that with all of these supports, that students really can focus on their academics and their clinical life and have a great experience. Ms. Reen?
Hi, my name is Nasreen. I'm a second-year student and also serve as my class historian for the Rutgers University PA Student Society. There's many ways to get involved outside of academics. For example, I'm a member of the Committee on Inclusion and Diversity, and here we hold several cultural events to celebrate Black History Month, Holi, and even World Hijab Day. Once you're a student at our program, you'll find out all the ways that you can get involved as well.
Hi, my name is Lisanji. I'm a third-year PA student. We're going to head over to the anatomage table, which is a virtual cadaver lab. This is a tool we use mostly during first year. In the beginning of the year, we'll be assigned to groups of 5, and we'll go together to do different assignments throughout the semester. We can do things such as dissection and simulations. You can go as deep into the body as you wish and break up the body into different systems. We can also use it as a study tool on our own time. As you'll see later, we also have a prosection lab, but the anatomage table is an additional tool that we have at our disposal. Let's go downstairs. So now we're in the Great Hall. On the second floor, we have the prosection anatomy lab, and the good thing about this is that it's already dissected, so you don't have to spend time outside of class doing that, and you get to work in small groups directed by the professor. You get to have really good hands-on experience frequently throughout the semester. One of the fondest memories I have is when you think about the sciatic nerve and you see it in textbooks, it's a lot different from how I saw it on the cadaver and how large it is in comparison to the actual body. So now if you look to my left, we have the financial aid office. It's really convenient because it's in the same building and they also respond pretty quickly. Now if you just follow me, we're gonna go down to West Lecture Hall. So we're now outside of West Lecture Hall. It's down the hall from Woody's. West Lecture Hall is where you're gonna spend most of your first year. You take most of your classes here, and this will turn into your home away from home. So here we have Joe. He'll let you know a little bit more about first year.
Hey. So welcome to West Lecture Hall. This is where a majority of your classes will be held during the first year. Just to talk about the fall semester, mainly classes held here include anatomy, microbiology, and some of your scientific foundations courses. And then once we get to the spring semester, that's when you'll start pathophysiology, clinical laboratory, and EKG, and then skills of patient assessment. One of my favorite memories held in, during my first year was a pro-section lab with Dr. R. She really made it a lot of fun in breaking into groups of 5 or so people. I really got to know her on a personal level and got a deeper foundation for our anatomy skills. I'll turn it over to Lisanji to talk about second year.
Second year is when you start your medical education. We go through 6 modules going through all the different medical subspecialties, and we learn things such as pharmacology, radiology, diagnostic tests, and how to treat. We also have the opportunity to go out to the hospitals to interview patients and work on our interviewing skills. Once you get to around February, that's when we would start our clinical rotations. And in total, there's 15 months of clinical rotations where we learn to assess and treat patients in real life. Now we're going to go outside and Joe's going to show you the School of Health Professions building.
Welcome to the Rutgers School of Health Professions building. The PA program is a part of the School of Health Professions, which is a majority in the Newark campus, but some programs are held here in Piscataway. Right behind us is the School of Health Professions building. The PA program utilizes these spaces for different studying, for different classroom activities, including skills of patient assessment and different focus groups. And that's right behind me. So located right across from the School of Health Professions building is Woody's. Woody's is a cafe conveniently located in the research tower that is utilized by all physician assistant students and faculty members. They have options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Not only are they cheap, but they're pretty good, and it's also a great place to hang out in between classes and kind of relax with your friends.
We are now in the pharmacy building. In addition to the Woody's Cafe, there's also a cafe downstairs, and there's plenty of study space available. As a Rutgers student, we participate in interprofessional events, IPE events, and in the first year, we work with pharmacy students and medical students. In the second year, we work with Rutgers students from all across all the health professions. Now, if you follow me, we're gonna go into the simulation lab. This is something you'll experience in your first year during EKG, and then again during module education.
What can you tell us about SIM?
Well, the first rule about SIM is you don't talk about SIM, and that's so that every group has the same experience. We come in to learn about teamwork, communication, and application. And having the simulation lab is an amazing experience so that we learn these skills before we go out in the real world with real patients.
He looks bradycardic. What should we do?
So this is a perfect example. This is our opportunity to bridge the gap between the classroom and the bedside. We learn how to apply our differential diagnoses, learn how to do different diagnostic tests, and picking the right medication. We also continue with the IPE education when we have pharmacy students helping with our simulation labs. Scenarios are crafted by faculty for specific learning objectives, and the mannequin is programmed to respond physiologically to the treatments our students select. The scenarios are digitally recorded, which allows us to review the scenarios and learn from our mistakes through the debriefing process. This is where we debrief. We have the opportunity to go over the scenarios and learn from our mistakes. We also have students sit in during the scenarios, and we get their feedback as well. So we've just seen the pharmacy building, which is right behind me. To your right, we have the Library of Science and Medicine. It's really convenient because it's walking distance from our building. There's additional study spaces on the second floor, and on the third floor, there's quiet area, just in case if you're the student who needs complete silence.
And we want to once again thank you today for coming to tour the Rutgers University Physician Assistant Program. From Lasandra and myself, we just want to say thank you.
And good luck.